Yo, my name is Judner. I'm a barber, photographer. I tint car windows. I install stereo system in cars, and you're watching How Do You Do It? My name is Judner. I'm Haitian, and I was born and raised in Haiti, actually. And I came to the state at a younger age. I lived in Miami for a very long time. Then I moved to Delray Beach, Florida. From Delray, I moved to Jacksonville, Florida, and I've been here since then. And as I grew older, I learned that I have a lot of skills. You know what I'm saying? And I watch videos. I practice a lot of stuff, and I decided to go to school for everything that I do. You know what I mean? I actually went to college for criminal justice. I got my AA in criminal justice, and my mom basically wanted me to be in the medical field. You know, I tried it. I went to Stanford Brown University, and I went for 4 months trying to go to school for medical. And then when I was going there, I just figured that it wasn't for me, because we was doing like a blood redraw on somebody, pulling out blood and stuff. So I stick the needle in, and then when the blood was coming out, I literally passed out for like 2 minutes. And when I finally come back, basically, the next day I went to the office. I told them I don't want to do it no more. I want to change my major. So I changed my major from the medical program to criminal justice. So from that point on, I just went from there. I got my AA. Then what I decided as I was going to school, I figured that, I'm saying, like, I remember this dude named Fun Springville, and then he was my barber growing up, and I used to go to him. And then when I'm looking how a person can basically walk into a barbershop, you know what I mean, and you look so weird and you look ugly, and then after a haircut, you basically transform to a whole new person. So over the years, I fell in love with the whole craft of being a barber, you know what I mean? I love the business, you know what I'm saying? So from that point on, then as I grew older, I turned 18, 19, and after I graduated college, you know what I'm saying, like, I gave my mom the degree. I told Mom, look, I understand that you want me to be a doctor or be a medical, being part of the medical thing, be a lawyer, but that's not what I want to do. I want to wake up and go to work and be happy and enjoy what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I love the craft. I mean, you know, even later on in life, I don't end up being a barber, because that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, be a barber. I want to actually own the business. You see what I'm saying? I want to own the business, because I believe that depending on how you do it, it's a multi-million type of business. You know what I mean? The richest person, one of the richest person who the most successful in the business is a female. Like, she's from upstate New York, and she have several barbershop around and stuff, and she love it, you know what I mean? And she go around and hold seminars and stuff like that, teach people the business. So what I did in 2011, and then coming to France and stuff like that, and then I got introduced to Lou, and then by hanging around these OGs and stuff, in the barber language, they will call master barber. So I would consider them as a master barber, because anytime you've been in the business for over 10, 15 years, you consider yourself as a master barber, okay? So talking to them, so eventually friends be like, yo, man, I got chairs open. You should definitely go to school and get the license, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I know people that can plug you in and how to get the license so you can do this, because I see that you love it. And from that point on, I remember in high school, I was always cutting people's hair, because I run track in high school, play soccer, you know what I mean? And I play football and stuff like that. So every time we had a game on Friday night, before you get on the road for our away game, I'm always cutting the kids' hair. So I just fall in love with it. So I buy my own clippers, and then eventually I went and enrolled myself. One day I woke up, you know, and I just decided to go to Fortis Institute over there on University Boulevard, Jacksonville, Florida. So I went and enrolled myself. The whole program costs about $15,000. So a lot of people might be like, oh, you're just a barber. It costs money to get the license. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about get the license, behind closed door and go somewhere and just pay a little bit of money, get the license. I'm talking about you actually go to school for it. You learn how to properly clean your clippers. You learn how to properly sanitize your stations, your area. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to manage the business, because eventually I want to have the business. So by going to school for it, you learn all these things. It could be it's a very compatible business, because mind you, this is something where you can go to college for about 2 years, 5 years. You know what I mean? Like being a barber, it takes a year if you decide to go to school for it. If you already know how to cut, you don't even have to go to school for a year. You can actually challenge the board and take the test and get the license. That costs way less money. Had I knew the things that I know now in the business, I wouldn't even waste my time for a whole year, 12 months program to get my license, take a state board afterwards, and end up stuck with a bill with a bill for $15,000. That's a student loan. You know what I mean? So I did all that. I paid 15 bands to get the license in 2011. So right when I got my license, I called funds. I told them, yo, man, I'm ready, man. So from that point on, I came to the shop. So now here I am as a rookie, don't know much about the business. I'm about to start cutting people's hair. So I'm fresh in the shop. Lou Influence was already established because they've been cutting hair for years. They had the clientele set up already. So I just fresh the shop and stuff like that. So people was afraid of me, be like, can this guy cut? I don't know him. I never see him. This is how they look at you in the business. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't have clients already, like, you're in trouble. God forbid that as I was in school for the craft, so I was connecting with different people, Spanish people, white, black. I was calling them. I have business card. I pass them out and stuff like that. So I had a few people coming through. I told them, hey, I'll be graduated at this and that month. After I graduated, here's where I'm gonna be. So come see me, man. You know what I mean? So I will have client come see me at the shop. So then eventually, so I'm cutting, a couple of months by, I'm learning my craft. I'm getting better at it. You know what I mean? I'm learning how to cut quicker and stuff like that. Cause a typical haircut should be last about 15 minutes only, if you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? If not, then you're gonna be leaving the shop after a long day with no money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So basically, being a barber, like I said, it could be very challenging. You know what I mean? It could be very challenging. A lot of y'all might think that, you just get a clippers and a razor and a scissors, and then people come, you just chop and cut the hair. Nah, it takes a lot more than that. You know what I mean? Where you can cut like a straight person hair, a white person per se, it's like 1, 2, 3. As you're going up, it's blending on its own. A black person hair is more complicated than that. You know what I mean? So that's why when you're cutting somebody's hair, you always have to focus and pay attention to what you're doing, because you can wake up and have a good day at home. The day that you step foot in the barbershop and you make one mistake, ruin your whole day. It could be very hard, you know what I'm saying? Like on a regular basis, I will wake up, I'll come to the shop and then clean out my station, sanitize everything. I'm ready for the day. You know what I mean? People come, like you have to learn how to read your client's mind. It's very, very, very important that you learn, because if you don't know your clients, you've been cutting that person 4 or 5 times already, and then you don't know, because that's your job. This is how you pay your bill, so you have to pay very close attention. Here you are, you come to the shop so that day, then one of your regular pull up on you, yo, hook me up. He's tired. He ready to go to sleep. All he said, hook me up. So now can you do it? So imagine if you don't learn your clients, so now you're in trouble. You're stuck. You don't know what you're doing. So this is the kind of stuff you deal with into the business, because most clients expect for you to babysit them. You know what I mean? Most clients expect for you to treat them properly when they come in, because that's how they're paying you. That's how you making your money. You paying your bill. You know what I mean? Like, they will get comfortable with you so much, you could be gone for about 4 or 5 days or 4 or 5 weeks. They will go 4 or 5 weeks, 4 or 5 days without a haircut, because they so comfortable with you. Like, if Judner is not here, I'm not getting no haircut. Yo, Judner here? Nah, he's not here. He been gone for 2 weeks now. Okay, you know when he coming back? Oh, I'm not sure. Well, all right then, when he come back, tell him, give me a holler, you know what I'm saying? Because I need him to hook me up. Some other barbers will be like, man, I got you, I can cut your hair. Nah, player, I'm not doing that, because I only know Judner. I'm only comfortable with Judner to cut my hair. You know what I mean? So if he's not here, then I just have to wait and come back. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of clients that's like that. So it's always important that you know your clients. You always do your job properly, because one simple mistake, you can lose clients and you have to start over. And another thing is very important into this business, because like I said, I told you it's a very compatible business. There's a lot of barbershop around, you know what I mean? Because when a client decide to come see you, think about it. They passing by 4 or 5 different barbershop to get to your shop. What makes yours special? You know what I mean? Like, you have to make sure you stand out. You have to make sure you do something that they're not gonna get somewhere else. And by making them comfortable, by talking to them when they come through, or by letting them relax. If you can read, okay, he have a bad day, he having a, you know what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention. So based on what you read, then you just express your emotions or feelings to them that way, or you just make them feel relaxed and do a good job and let them go back their day. Because a man barber is like, have you ever heard that thing? That's the little say. It say that a man will more than likely be faithful to his barber than faithful to his own wife. Is real. It's real. You understand me? Because if they go somewhere else, they're not satisfied, guess what? They're not gonna come. But if you keep giving them good job, you keep doing your thing right, you keep making them feel good, look good, they're gonna keep coming. And you don't have to worry about nobody steal your clients away from you. Now, mind you, if they go out there, they see another fine female, they have a wife at home, they will cheat. You know what I'm saying? But they will not cheat on a barber. Think about that. Basically, for anybody that's watching right now, how do you do it? If you want to get a hold of me, you want me to, sometime I do mobile barbers as well. I can come to your house, I can come to your job, wherever you at, as long as you're comfortable, I can pull up on you. So if you would like to get my service, you want to come see me, the address is 5026 Plymouth Street, 5026 Plymouth Street, Jacksonville, Florida. So that's where we're located. And my phone number is 904-258-0899. 904-258-0899. You can contact me that way, and then I'll answer you right away. You can check me out on Facebook. It's Ja Nexage Marley. JA Nexage Marley. You can find me on there, or you can simply go to my photography page on Instagram. It's called JR Photography. Shoot me a DM. I will answer you right away, because all these things come on my phone. So whether you text me, you hit me up on Facebook, Ja Marley, I will respond to you right away. Or if you call me, I will pick up text messages. So I'm very reliable for a mobile barber, or you can meet me at the shop. However you want to do it, we can make it happen for sure.